Hey everyone, so here's how you can use picmonkey.com to make really nice looking professional pictures for free, whether you want to recognize a coach or you want to make a nice collage and post on your Facebook. You can use picmonkey.com. You don't have to have an account. I do. I forget what I paid for it, but you can still use the free version of it. So the first thing that we are going to do today is I'm going to show you how I edit a picture for recognition. So I'm actually going to go onto Facebook and I'm going to recognize a coach. So I'm going to click on a picture that I like for her and I'm going to use this photo. And I'm on a Mac, so I'm just going to drag her picture onto my desktop. That way it's saved. I'll go right back into Pic Monkey. I'll click on Edit. And then I'll find the image that I want to edit. So I really like to use the frame where you can do shape cutout. So all I did is I went to this frame here and then went to shape cutout, and you'll see that now there's a circle around Jessica's face. Well, I think that circle's a little bit too big. So I'll go over here to size, and I'll just make it a little bit smaller, but I still want it big enough so I can get Jessica's face in here, not really cut anything out. So that is what I'm going to save from here. So I'm just going to click apply, and you'll see these dots here. So that means when you put this onto another photo, the background is going to be transparent. So all I'm going to do is now click save. Save to my computer. I always save it to desktop so it's easier for me to find, and I'll name it Jess, and I'll click save. So now this saved this picture that I cut out in a circle shape onto my desktop, and now I'm just gonna go right back to picmonkey.com and actually make the collage for Jessica's recognition. So instead of doing collage, because collage is just gonna give you side-by-side pictures, whereas design, you can have a lot more control over it. So typically, I will either do a square or custom. If you do custom, you can really choose what size you want it. And you can Google any size pixels. For example, a Facebook cover photo or a Facebook event invite photo are going to be different pixel sizes. So you can just go to Google and ask Google, what size picture for Facebook event? Bam, and it'll say 784, 295, and then you can just plug that number right into the custom space. But I think I'm going to go with just a square design. And I kind of did that really fast for you guys, but I just went here, up, design. If you double click on the design, it'll just give you the square anyways. So for me to get Jessica's picture up, I just go to this butterfly, and that's an overlay. I double click, I go to your own up at the top, and it will let me choose from pictures that I already have from my desktop. I'll click on Jessica's photo that I just edited, and you can see now I have her circle photo, and I can click on the corner to make it smaller or make it bigger, however I want. Now I like to have dimensions in my photo, so I will put a background circle behind Jessica. So I'll just click, I'm still at the butterfly, and I'll click on geometric, and here you'll see a circle. So I'll kind of just pull it out a little bit. And if you're on a Mac desktop, you have to hit Control and then your mouse, and then you'll get this kind of sidebar here where you can click send to back, and it'll send the circle to the back. If you're just on a regular mouse, all you have to do is right click. But if you're on a Mac desktop, you have to do Control and then click your mouse to get a right click and to have those pull downs come down. So we're at our circle. I like black, so I'm going to stick with black, but you can always make it whatever color you want. And I just make it a little bit bigger than the picture that I have. I think that looks too chunky, so I'll make it a little bit smaller. So you just kind of have to mess around a little bit. So there, I have Jessica's picture with a nice outlined circle in the back. So from here, of course, if you go to the top, you can choose the canvas color. So I'm always a pink or a blue kind of girl. So I like that color pink. I'll click on apply. And then for text, I just click on text with a T. And then I can pick out whatever kind of text that I want. And let me say, I'll go with Bruno book. And then you just click add text. And then you can type right here. And I'll say congratulations on I can't spell quarter. I might have to Google quarterly. That's how bad I am at spelling. Okay, I think I got it. Always want to make sure you're spelling things right. Quarterly bonus. And I will center it. So here you can center it. I'll also make, I can make the words or the lettering different color. So I'll make it white. And then if you lengthen it, now I can just grab and pull it up here. But I always like to make it look prettier. So I'll go back to this butterfly and I'll add a square background. So it'll just kind of give it more texture. So I'll just pull the side. And again, I'm on a Mac desktop. I'm gonna click on Control and then my mouse. And then I can click send to back. If you want to do double of these, you can just do duplicate overlay and you'll get a second one for the bottom. And I'll come back up here, send this to back. And I always like to have that black outline, but I'll change this to a different color. Bam. I'll add some more text. Let me look for something. I always like to have little dimensions in text too. So I'll use something script for Jessica's name. And then if you pull the tab, that will actually make your letters bigger as well. And I'll go back to white for this one. And then I can put something else down below, which I'm not sure what I'm gonna say yet. So I'll skip that part for now. But this will kind of just give you the basis on how to add things. If you wanted to add any other, maybe you wanted to add a star. So Jessica is 2-star. So I can go in here, find some stars. If you want to drag and click, or you can double click, whoops, to get stars. You can. I put too many stars. And you just have to kind of make sure you're clicking on the right thing so you don't start dragging things all over the place. All right, there we go. And I'll make these stars yellow. And if you ever want to keep this color the same for this one, just click on the color ID and just do Command C. And then you can just paste it for the other one and you'll get the same exact color. So from here, all you can do is add more wording. If you wanted to add more arrows, I like to use, or if you wanted to add a banner or a line or dashes, there's definitely a lot of other things that you can do on here, but I think that will give you the basis for how to use Pic Monkey. If you have any questions, let me know.